Hello students, this is a Maths Worksheet 11, chapter number 7, Fraction. Dear students, you will also follow COVID appropriate behavior at your home. So you wear mask, follow physical distancing and maintain hand hygiene. Now students, here we take up an activity related to fractions. So here, what are the total number of markers here? So what are the total number of markers here? So there are total 5 markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we write total number of markers equal to 5. And if I ask to you, what are the total number of blue markers? So there are total 2 blue markers here. So here we write total number of blue marker equal to 2. So out of 5, what are the total number of blue marker here? In a fraction, we write like 2 upon 5. So here we write 2 upon 5 because out of 5 there are total 2 blue markers. Now we apply the same rule with the red markers. So what are the total number of red markers here? Here we write total number of red markers equal to 2. So there are total 2 red markers out of total 5 markers. So here we write again 2 upon 5. Okay, so here we apply the same rule with the black marker. So what are the total number of black markers here? There are total 1 black marker. So total black marker equal to 1. So what is the fraction of black marker here? 1 upon 5. So fraction having a 2 parts, numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. So have you noticed of one thing here? Here we write 5 as a denominator in all fraction. So why we write 5 here? Because we always write the whole part as a denominator. Like there are total 5 parts or 5 markers in whole, mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are total 5 markers, and out of these 5 markers there are total 2 blue markers, 2 red markers and 1 black markers. Okay students, now we understand what is fraction actually. So a fraction is a part of a whole. If a whole thing is divided into equal parts, so each part is a fraction. Okay, and it is made up of 2 parts, numerator and denominator. Now students, here we write the definition of fraction here. So a fraction is a part of a whole if a whole thing is divided into equal parts. So each part is a fraction and it is made up of two parts. So if here we take a one number here like 2 upon 5, so 2 is numerator here and 5 is denominator. So 2 is numerator here and 5 is denominator. Okay, so now here we write a definition of numerator and denominator. So what is numerator? What is numerator? The numerator tells us how many of the equal parts have been taken, okay, out of the whole. So here we write the numerator tells how many of the equal parts have been taken. Okay, now denominator. So the denominator tells us how many equal parts are there in the whole. How many equal parts are there in the whole. Okay students, now here we take one more example related to fraction. Like here we take a one rectangular box here, okay, and here we divide this box into 6 equal parts. 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are total 6 equal parts. So you all know that the denominator tells us how many equal parts are there in the whole. So in denominator here we write 6. So here 6 as a denominator, and if we take 1 2 3 4 and 5, here we take total 5 equal parts out of 6. So what are the total number of shaded parts here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we write 5 as a numerator, because numerator tell us how many of the equal parts have been taken. Tell what is the fraction of unshaded part. So what is the fraction of unshaded part here? Because the shaded part fraction is 5 upon 6. So what is the fraction of shaded part? 1 upon 6. So basically denominator tell us what are the total number of equal parts are there. So there are total 6 parts, and numerator tell us how many equal parts have been taken. So there are total 5 parts taken from this equal 6 boxes out of these 6 boxes. So now here we understand how we represent a fraction on a number line. So now learn how we represent a fraction on a number line. So representation of a fraction on a number line. Okay, so here we take one example here, and here we take one fraction number here, 2 upon 5. Okay, now we make a one line here. Now here we make a one line here. Okay, and we mark some number on this line. Dear friends, you all know about how we make a number line here, and the number line start from 0. Okay, so basically we make number line and we write numbers on the number line like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11 and so on. But in fraction here we write, because here we have a fraction number 2 upon 5. So here we take denominator, because here numerator is 2 here and denominator is 5. So here we take 5 as a denominator with all numbers. Like here if you write here 0, 1, 2, 3, so here we take 5 as a denominator with the all numbers, like 4 upon 5 and 5 upon 5. So here 5 upon 5 equal to 1. Okay, so here we represent 2 upon 5. So where is 2 upon 5 on this number line? So here this is 2 upon 5. So, and you all know that 2 upon 5 is smaller as compared to 1. Okay, so we draw a number line from 0 to 5 and divide it into 5 equal parts. Okay, so here we take denominator as a 5 here, and this box shows the fraction 2 upon 5. Now we take another example. Like 3 upon 7. So here 3 is numerator here and 7 is denominator. So here we make total 7 parts and represent 7 parts of on the number line, Okay, so here first we draw a line here, and we represent fraction number on this number line and start from 0, and here we take 7 as a denominator. 0 upon 7, 1 upon 7, 2 upon 7, 3 upon 7, 4 upon 7, 5 upon 7, 6 upon 7, and 7 upon 7. And here 3 upon 7 is smaller than 5. Okay, so here we divide this number line in 7 parts, 7 equal parts, and here denominator equal to 7 here. So where is 3 upon 7 on this number line? So here 3 upon 7. So this box shows the fraction 3 upon 7. So this is a method to represent fraction number on the number line. Now students, we discuss type of fraction. Types of fraction. So here the first type of fraction is proper fraction. Okay, so what is proper fraction? So the fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator are called proper fraction. So here the definition of proper fraction is the fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator are called proper fraction. Like example like 0 upon 2, comma 1 upon 4, comma 2 upon 5, comma 3 upon 7, etc. These all are the proper fraction, and all proper fractions are less than 1. Now we take another type of fraction is improper fraction. Improper fraction. So what is improper fraction? The fraction in which the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator are called improper fractions. So the definition of improper fraction is the fractions in which the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator are called improper fractions. Example like 6 upon 6, 7 upon 4, 21 upon 20, etc. These all are the types of improper fraction. And one more important thing, all improper fractions are greater than or equal to 1. Okay, students. Now the third type of fraction is mixed number. So what is a mixed number? A mixed number has two parts, a whole number part except 0 and a part with a fraction. So here we write the definition of a mixed number. A mixed number has two parts, a whole number part except 0 and a part with a fraction. Like for example, 2 whole 1 upon 2, 3 whole 1 upon 5, 6 whole 1 upon 3, etc. are the examples of whole numbers. Okay, so here if you write 2 whole 1 upon 2, so this part is known as whole number and this part is known as proper fraction or fraction part. And when we combine these two fractions with each other, then we get improper fraction. So now here we take an example of this whole number 2 whole 1 upon 2. So here we take a orange juice in these all classes, and so here we observe these all three glasses. So these two glasses are totally full of juice, but this one is half. So here we get two whole number from here, 2 whole, and from here we get half. So here we say that there are total two glasses with full of juice and one half glass. So 2 whole and a half. So 2 whole 1 upon 2. Now the fourth type of fraction is unit fraction. So what is unit fractions? So a fraction whose numerator is 1 and the denominator is greater than 1 is called unit fraction. So here we write a fraction whose numerator is 1 and the denominator is greater than 1 is called unit fraction. Example like 1 upon 8, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 5, etc. These are some example of unit fraction. Now the fifth type of fraction is like fraction. Like fractions. So what are the like fractions? So fractions that have the same denominator are called like fraction. So here we write fractions that have the same denominator are called like fractions. So now like example like here we take a one set of numbers like 8 upon 12, 7 upon 12, 17 upon 12, 5 upon 12. So here we notice one thing here, these all fractions having the same denominator and the denominator is 12 here. So these type of fractions which having the same denominator are called like fractions. Okay, alright. So basically if the denominator are same in the set of fraction, so we say that these type of fractions are known as like fractions. Now the sixth type of fraction, unlike fractions. Okay, so what is unlike fraction? So fractions whose denominators are different are called unlike fractions. So fraction whose denominators are different are called unlike fraction. So here we write fractions whose denominators are different are called unlike fractions. Okay, so here we write some example, and here we take another set of numbers here So like 4 upon 6, 3 upon 8, and 5 upon 7, 12 upon 15, etc. So these all fractions are having different denominators. So here we say that these type of fractions are known as unlike fractions. Okay. Now here is one more type of fraction is here, equivalent fraction. Equivalent fractions. What is an equivalent fraction here? So fraction that name the same part of the whole are called equivalent fraction. So here we write, so fractions that name the same part of the whole are called equivalent fractions. Okay, so here we take some examples here, like 1 upon 4, comma 2 upon 8, 3 upon 12, etc. are equivalent fraction. Why we say equivalent fractions here? So here we also write like 1 upon 4 equal to 2 upon 8 equal to 3 upon 12, because if we divide 2 upon 8 by 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, here we get 1 upon 4, which is equal to 1 upon 4. Now if we divide 3 upon 12 from 3, 3 ones are 3 and 3 fours are 12, here we also get 1 upon 4. So these all three fractions are equal to each other. So here we say that these type of fractions are known as equivalent fractions. Now here we solve some examples here and some questions here. So write eight upon 5 as a mixed number. So here we take a two method here, first pictorially and second division method. So here first we take method 1 here. So this method is related to pictorially it can be shown as like this. So here 8 upon 5 mean here there are total 5 boxes. Okay, one, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because here we take 8 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are total 1 whole part and 3 upon 5 part as a fraction here. Okay, now we represent like this. Here we take 1 whole part and another side here is fraction part 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so here this figure represent one whole part and this figure represent fraction part 3 upon 5. So here we write 8 upon 5 as a mixed number 1 whole 3 upon 5. Okay, so now when we make this mixed number as an improper fraction, we get 8 upon 5 again. Okay, now we take another method, division method. Now method 2. So there is number 8 upon 5 is there. So here we divide 8 from 5. So 5 divide 8 and one time here. So 5 ones are 5 and here we get 3. So here we write mixed number of 8 upon 5 as, we write quotient here in the middle of fraction bar and in a whole part, and fraction part we write as, here we write remainder and here we write divisor. So we get 1 whole 3 upon 5. So mixed number look like this. Here we write quotient, remainder and divisor. Okay, next question is write 3 whole 5 upon 6 as an improper fraction. Okay, so here we solve directly here. So what we do here basically, like if we write 3 whole 5 upon 6, so when we want to write in an improper fraction this mixed number, so here we multiply 6 with 3 and what we get a product from 6 and 3, this number add with 5. Okay, so here 6 multiply by 3 and we add the product of 6 and 3 with 5 and we write 6 as a denominator. Now 6 3s are 18 plus 5 upon 6 here. Now 18 plus 5, 23 upon 6. So here the improper fraction form of 3 whole 5 upon 6 mixed number 23 upon 6. Okay, you also find directly. So 6 3s are 18 and 18 plus 5, 23 upon 6. Now we take another example here related to this question. So here we take 1 whole 2 upon 5. So here we apply the same rule here. First we will multiply 5 and 1 here. Okay, and after that we add the product of 5 and 1 with 2. So 5 ones are 5 plus 2 7 upon 5. So here we write the whole process of this method. So 5 multiply by 1 plus 2 upon 5, because 5 is denominator here, so here we take 5 as a denominator. So 5 ones are 5 plus 2 upon 5. 5 plus 2 7 upon 5. So here the improper fraction form of 1 whole 2 upon 5 is 7 upon 5. And here if we want to again convert 7 upon 5 in mixed number. So here we divide 7 from 5, then we again get 1 whole 2 upon 5. Now here we take another example here. Express the following fractions in their simplest form. So now here we will learn about how to write the simplest form of fractions. Now here we take one example here, like 15 upon 30. So dear students, here we take a number which divide these two numbers at a one time. So here there is 15, and you also take a common factor of 15 and 30 here. So there is 15 which divide 15 and 30 at a one time. So here we divide 15 and 30 from 15. So 15 ones are 15 and 15 twos are 30. So here we get 1 upon 2. Now we take another example here, like 6 upon 8. Now here we apply the same rule, and first we find the common factor of 6 and 8. So there is 2 which divides 6 and 8 at a one time. So here 6 and 8, this number divide by 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 2 4s are 8. So here we get 3 upon 4. Say that 3 upon 4 is the simplest form of 6 upon 8. Now we take another example. Write 5 equivalent fractions for the following. So here we take an example here, like 3 upon 7. So how we get 5 equivalent fraction of 3 upon 7? So here first we multiply 3 upon 7, and basically we multiply these all numbers with natural numbers from 1 2 3 4 5, but we start from 2, because if we multiply 3 upon 7 with 1, we get 3 upon 7 again. So here we multiply 3 upon 7 with 2, then 3, then 4, 5, and so on. But here we get only 5 equivalent fractions, so here we multiply these numbers. So 3 2s are 6 and 7 2s are 14. Now 3 upon 7 multiply by 3. So here 3 3s are 9 and 7 3s are 21. Now 3 upon 7 multiply by 4. 3 4s are 12 and 7 4s are 28. Now 3 upon 7 multiply by 5. 3 5s are 15 and 7 5s are 35. Now we multiply. Now we will multiply 3 upon 7 with 6. 6 3s are 18 and 7 6s are 42. Now these are the next equivalent 5 equivalent fraction of 3 upon 7. 6 upon 12, 9 upon 21, 12 upon 28, 15 upon 35, and 18 upon 42. If we divide these all fractions, then we again get 3 upon 7. Now we take another example here. Like 3 upon 5. So here we again multiply 3 upon 5 with 2, then 3 upon 5 with 3, then 3 upon 5 with 4, then 3 upon 5 with 5, and 3 upon 5 with 6. So here 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10, 3 3s are 9 and 5 3s are 15, 3 4s are 12 and 5 4s are 20, 3 5s are 15 and 5 5s are 25, 3 6 are 18 and 5 6 are 30. So these are the next 5 equivalent fraction of 3 upon 5. Now the next example, write the equivalent fractions for the following. So here 3 upon 4, numerator 18. So here we find equivalent fraction and we continue find the fraction till when we get numerator 18. So what number multiply with 3 and give 18 here? 6 3s are 18 and 3 6 are 18, so it means 6. So here the both number numerator and denominator multiply by 6. So here 3 upon 4 multiply by 6 here. So here we get 3 6 are 18 upon 4 6 are 24. So here we get 18 upon 24. So here the equivalent fraction of 3 upon 4 is 18 upon 24. Now 32 upon 56. Here denominator equal to 14. So dear students, it is totally depend on a question. So sometimes you multiply some number with the numerator and denominator, and sometimes you divide the number from the another number. So here denominator is 14. So what is the number which divide 56 and give 14 as a denominator? So here you divide 56 from 14 and 14 4s are 56. So here you divide 56 and 32, mean numerator and denominator, by 4. 32 upon 56 divide by 4. So here you get 4 8s are 32, and when we divide 56 by 4 we get 14 here. 4 1s are 4 and 4 4s are 16. So the equivalent fraction of 32 upon 56 is 8 upon 14. We apply the same rule here also. So here numerator is 18 here. So here you divide 18 from 3, then you get 6 here. 3 6 are 18, so 6 here. So 6 multiply by with denominator and numerator in the both number. So here you get the equivalent fraction of the given number. So by using this method you find the equivalent fraction of the given number.